Most welcome in KB Upper Camp online classes. I am going to continue the chapter Money and Credit. In this series, today we are going to discuss about loan activities of bank. Let us take the story of banks further. What do the banks do with the deposit which they accept from the public? There is an interesting mechanism at work here. Banks keep only a small portion of their deposit as cash with themselves. For example, banks in India these days hold about 15% of their deposit as cash. For example, this is kept as provision to pay the depositors who might come to withdraw money from the bank on any given day. Since on any particular day only some of its many depositors come to withdraw cash, the bank is able to manage with this cash. Bank use the major portion of the deposits of extend loans. There is a huge demand for loans for various economic activities. You read about various economic activities in the previous chapter. Banks make use of the deposits to meet the loan requirements of the people. In this way, bank mediates between those who have surplus funds and those who are in need of these funds. It means banks mediate between depositors and borrowers. Those who have surplus funds called depositors, and those who are in need of these funds called borrowers. So bank mediate between depositors and borrowers. Bank charges a high interest rate on loans than what they offer on deposits. It means when people go to bank for loan, then bank charges high interest rate on loans. But when people go to bank to deposit the money, then bank offer on low interest rate on deposit. So the difference between what is charged from the borrowers and what is paid to depositors is their main source of income. It means difference between high interest rate on loans and offer on low interest and on deposit is a main source of income of the bank. For example, if banks offer 3% interest rate of borrowers on deposits, but banks charge 9% interest rate on loan. So difference between 9% and 3% is a source of income of the bank. Terms on credit. Terms of credit. Credit means loan. It means loan. First, we need to know about farmers' condition on credit. In the rural areas, The farmer take crop loans at the beginning of the season for buying of seeds, fertilizers, pesticides, water, electricity, repair of equipments, etc. Repayment of the loan is crucial, depend on the income from farming. When farmer face crop failure situation, impossible to repay the loan. In some situation, farmers compel to sell part of the land to repay the loan. This type of situation commonly called debt trap. Credit in this case pushes the borrower into a situation from which recovery is very painful. But in some situation, credit helps to increase earnings and therefore the person is better off than before. Whether credit would be useful or not therefore depends on the risk in the situation and whether there is some support in case of loss. Now we know about terms of credit. Every loan agreement specifies an interest rate which the borrower must pay to the lender along with the repayment of the principal addition. Lenders may demand collateral against the loan. Question arises here, what is collateral? Collateral is an asset that the borrower owns such as land, buildings, vehicles, livestock, deposits with bank and uses this as guarantee to a lender until the loan is repaid. If the borrower fails to repay the loan, the lender has the right to sell the asset on collateral to obtain payment. Properties such as land, titles, deposit with banks, livestock are some common examples of collateral used for borrowing. The interest rate collateral and documentation required and the mode of repayment together comprises what is called the terms of credit. While taking a loan, borrowers look for easy terms of credit. This means low interest rate, easy condition for repayment, less collateral and documentation requirements. That's all for today. We will discuss remaining part of the chapter in next video. Thank you.